Hey Internet, I'm here today to talk to you about the Pico Dolly. Pico Dolly is made by photographyandcinema.com and is this right here, an all-metal, with the exception of the wheels, tabletop dolly system. Now, quick pros on this guy. All metal, all metal. A little bit heavier than a can of soda. Between the weight of the dolly itself and the friction setting on the wheels, it's nice and smooth. There's no big push to get it going. There's not a lot of drag to get it to stop. The Pico Dolly really shines when you're doing smaller stuff, when you're doing things like lenses or little small handheld objects. It is phenomenal. Where it falls down a little bit, I gotta say, is when you get up to the bigger things like this, it starts getting a little squirrely. Getting that fine tuning dial in is a little problematic. A lot of that I attribute to the fact that once you loosen this screw, and that's the other thing, sometimes they do get cranked down when you twist them. It's free flowing. I mean, that's it. You're moving. So to really dial it in, you got to fidget with it. I would have liked to have seen like a half rosette plate in there to really kind of dial in your settings, but that seems to have been taken care of with the Komodo version that they're coming out with. I've seen a few pictures of this. In fact, here's one right now. It looks really sharp. I think this is really going to step up anybody's game who gets it. The quarter 20 sockets on the Pico Dolly allow it to be used for virtually anything. If you wanted to go bonkers, you could put a cheese plate on it. I have several different configurations I use. The most versatile I've found, for me at least, when I'm doing my tabletop stuff, is what I call the little wagon. Now you know why it's called the little wagon. That long arm that I'm using to push, it dissipates any shake I might have. It doesn't transfer down to the Pico Dolly itself. Subsequently, it doesn't transfer down to the camera. $75 is not a lot to pay for something that's going to increase your production quality. How much have you spent on tripod, light stand, lenses, lights, and all of that? $75 is a drop in the bucket. $75, you're thinking, wow, that's pizza for a couple nights or whatever. You know, you can't think like that. If you're doing home studio stuff, a short for YouTube, grandma's stuffed chipmunk collection, you're going to want something like this because the movement it allows you to do is nice, it's fluid, it's smooth. It will increase your production value tenfold easily. $75, if you look at it that way, is nothing. You can get it at a lot of online stores, but my recommendation, go to photographyandcinema.com, order it from them directly. You can get it like this. They have adapters, so if you're shooting with your iPhone, I held that upside down. If you're shooting with your iPhone, you can do that too. Get it. You won't regret it.